What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. I have to fight back the tears. I have to fight them back because I was right. We were right. We were right that Letitia James was going to get smacked down, and she did. This woman is evil. She's vile. She is vindictive, but I have to give it to her. She is a whole lot better than many of the Republicans out there, because at least she stands by her campaign promises. As evil and as awful as they might be, the woman ran on going after Donald Trump, and going after Donald Trump, she did. She said she was going to be a pain in his butt every single day, and she's been a pain in his butt, but she has bitten off more than she can chew this time. So if you guys remember last week, I talked to you guys about how she was bringing this case, and earlier today talked about how she was attempting to get Donald Trump's bond thrown out. She was eyeing his property. She wanted her hands on his property, and she wanted to take more money and resources away from Donald Trump. And so by doing that, as I talked about last week, she made a fatal error, and that was going after an insurance company. Insurance companies don't go to war to lose. They just don't do that. And especially one like Knight Specialty Insurance Company out of California. They are a very, very conservative company, family run. They have a great track record, and they are extremely fiscally conservative. So they've got cash on hand. Their cash reserves are impeccable. We talked about that earlier. I don't need to go through all of that. And so she decided, you know what? I don't like them. They're not a New York company. Why in the world would Trump ever work with a New York company? After the way he was treated in New York, she only wants a New York company so that she can then go after that company and take the money. She wants the money to go directly to their escrow, so that in the event that she wins, she can go after it and take all of it. This woman, do you know how long it would take for Donald Trump to get his money back after this appeals process is over? And he was having none of it. And so here we go again. She took him to court today, as I reported, and the judge said absolutely not, that they weren't changing a doggone thing, that Donald Trump could keep his money there. The only thing that he said needed to be done, which has already been done, is that the money could not be put into, it had to be put into an actual savings account or an escrow account. It could not be in a money market account for fear that it might lose or it might gain. They didn't want any of that. They wanted the money to remain, the principal to remain the same. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, this is huge news. Donald Trump, once again, has been upheld. Now, the great part about it is remember last week I told you, in the event that Donald Trump were to win this appeal, Letitia James must pay for his, and also Knight Security Insurance Company, Specialty Insurance Company, she has to pay for their legal fees. So when this is all said and done, the poetic justice of it all will be, when this is all said and done, if Donald Trump wins his appeal, the only person who will have had to pay money for this entire ordeal will have been Letitia James, because she's got to now pay for this expense. I understand many of you guys have said, well, it's her constituents that are paying. It's her constituents that have been paying all along. But elections have consequences. Maybe her constituents will think next time a little harder about whether or not they should vote for someone who has absolutely nothing to offer you except the promise of going after a duly elected president. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, we are winning. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.